Welcome, everybody. It's trying to get everything shared out. What's up, Sonia? How you doing today? Clayton's Irish Den. How you doing, my friend? Saw you earlier today. I hope you've been doing well. I hadn't seen you in a long time, my friend. I hope you're doing well. Hey, Aurora, how you doing today? Appreciate you coming by. Hope everything's going well in your part of the world. It's a little hot here in South Carolina today. It's 92 degrees. I don't know what the feel like temperature is, but it's 92 and partly sunny, it says. 92 and partly sunny. So we're a little bit warm. Appreciate you sharing me out, Sonia. Jaden, what's up? What's up, Jaden? How you doing? Yeah, a little bit warm today. I'm feeling okay, Aurora. I'm feeling okay. Just getting back in the YouTube world. I got you, Clayton. I got you, Clayton. Yeah, there's quite a few people took a break for a while. I got you. Tony Damien says driving. You're always driving during my live streams, Tony Damien. You make sure you drive during my live stream time every time. I got you. KK says it's 78 outside. Nope, I'm 92 and partly sunny. 92 and partly sunny. Yeah, just another warm summer day here, folks. Another warm, sunny day. Hopefully, Sid got to go fishing. I think Tony Damon said Sid had to come home early from fishing. I think that's what she said last weekend. I think that's what she said last weekend, or that's what she said yesterday. Was it last weekend or yesterday she said that? Shoot, I don't remember. She is the Wicked Witch of the West. She probably put a spell on me to where I don't remember things. I think that's what's happening to my memory. She put a spell on me. Either her or SF Rose put a spell on me to affect my memory. Them two get together cooking up potions in that big old black boiling pot. There ain't no telling what kind of concoction they come up with that they put spells on the hillbilly. You know how those two treat me on YouTube. You can just imagine what they treat me like when they're boiling stuff up in the pot, making their potions. I'm surprised I'm not walking around quacking like a duck or crowing like a rooster or something. They turn me into a frog, we're going to have a problem. If they turn me into a frog, we're going to have a problem. I'm just saying. If they turn me into a frog, we're going to have a problem. They turn me into a frog, I'll go pee on both of them and give them warts. That's right. You heard me say it. If they turn me into a frog, her and SF Rose, I'll go pee on them and give them warts. That's a fact. Then we'll see how funny they think it is that they turn me into a frog when I pee on them and give them warts. Oh, shoot. I forgot to post the linky just in case somebody wanted to come up. There it is. I forgot to post it at the beginning. So yeah, KK's cooled off up there in Michigan. Dang, that's like a spring or fall day, KK. A spring or a fall day, 78 degrees. That's good golfing weather right there, KK. 78 degrees and sunny. That's a good day to play golf. A great day to play golf. But I guess our folks down in Florida are getting A lot of rain, you guys. At least that's what it looked like this morning. I watched the national weather this morning. Looks like South Florida is getting a bunch of rain. And I guess a bunch of the Caribbean's getting a bunch of rain. Arlene Verdita says liked and shared. Thank you so much. How are you feeling today? How are you feeling today? Arlene Verdita got her second AstraZeneca shot yesterday. She was saying got the second AstraZeneca. So hopefully everything goes well with that. Maybe we'll get this world back in some kind of order sometime in the near future. Maybe we'll go back to some kind of order sometime in the future. I hope. Hi, Miss Tony Damon. Miss Tony Damien, that's the Wicked Witch of the West. That ain't no Miss Tony Damien. That's the Wicked Witch of the West. Some people are just too nice on YouTube. It's 14 and rain, so it's cold. Dang. Cold? Ooh. I'm 92 and partly sunny. It's pretty humid out too. Celsius, I got you. 14 Celsius, I got you. Yeah, it is cool, Aurora. 14 Celsius is cool. Dang, that's fall weather, ain't it? Aurora, isn't that about fall time weather? KK says, OMG, we got 4 red maters today. Yeah, wait till they all start coming in at one time, KK. You'll be giving maters to the neighbors. You can only eat so many maters, KK. I promise you. Everybody says, oh, I'll eat all them maters. You can only eat so many maters. Then you start giving them away. Trust me. Hey, Miss Hart Gasper, how you doing? Aurora says, yes. I was going to say, that's got to be feeling like fall weather for you guys. Is it too early to be that cold, Aurora? Or is this normal time of year for it? I would think it's too early, isn't it? Maybe. Maybe not. I would think it's too early in the year to feel like that cool. Y'all know me. I don't do cold well anymore. I do not do cold weather very well at all anymore. Yes, it's early. Okay, I got you. I thought it had to be early. I thought it was a little early to be that cool already. But I guess cold weather is right around the corner. It's what, the middle of August now? Yesterday was Friday the 13th. Y'all notice I didn't talk about it being Friday the 13th yesterday. That's one of the days that SF Rose and Tony Damien celebrate. They celebrate those days like Friday the 13th and Halloween, stuff like that. Those are their holidays. That's the days that witches like to get out and do crazy things. So I didn't talk about it yesterday because I'm so sweet, nice, innocent, and naive. Those days scare me like Tony Damien and SF Rose scare me. KK says, love Halloween. I used to love it when I was a kid. Well, hello, Tara. Tara. I'm not sure how I pronounce that. Tara or Tara? I'm assuming it's Tara. Maybe it's Tara. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the chat. But yeah, those Friday the 13th days and Halloween and all that stuff, those belong to the Wicked Witch of the East and the Wicked Witch of the West. That's who those days belong to. It can be whatever. Huh? It can be whatever. That's kind of interesting. What's your channel about, Tara? What's your channel about, Tara? Glad to have you here. Hey, Madonna, how you doing today? How you doing today? Miss Madonna Friedman. Miss Madonna Friedman. Hope you're having a great day today. I was on YouTube early this morning. I was all over the Philippines, and it's about me and car washes. Yeah, I was on YouTube early this morning, going to live streams and sharing out live streams in the Philippines this morning. So I was up and about early this morning. I was born in Kansas. That's one thing about Kansas. That's a good place to be from. Not move to, but to be from. Got too many tornadoes and all that mess out there for me. It gets too hot in the summertime, too cold in the wintertime, and too many tornadoes, in my opinion. But anyway, that's just my opinion. Madonna, are you still thinking about winter? Sonia says. Well, if she gets a hold of, if she wants to think about winter, she needs to talk to Aurora. Because it's cold for Aurora. I was born in Kansas, but I'm not in Kansas. Thank the Lord. I hear you. Yeah, it gets too hot in the summertime, gets too cold in the wintertime. I was adopted, so I moved out to Kansas. I got you. I was trying to think what that Army base is out there. Fort Riley. Fort Riley, Kansas. That's home of the Big Red One. I did some fiber splicing out that way. Been right by Fort Riley out in Kansas. Home of the Big Red One. Madonna says, doing good, thanks. Painting greeting cards because Sonia said I had to paint them. How about you? Well, Madonna, you don't have to do everything Sonia tells you to do now. You don't have to do everything that Sonia says. That's the Snooki in her coming out. No clouds in any direction. Nice. Sonia says, oh, sure. Blame me, Madonna. Yeah, I will. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yep, Fort Riley. Home of Big Red One. Army base. So, Madonna, if you take orders that easy, let me see what I can come up with to tell you that you have to paint. Yeah, if you take orders that easy, let me figure out something you need to paint. Saw a frog in the garden today. Did you catch it and take it fishing, KK? Frogs make good fish bait. Madonna asked my opinion and I gave it to her. Wow, she don't ever ask my opinion, Sonia. She never comes up on my panel and asks me my opinion about something. Went to Illinois and Ohio and Mexico. And Mexico, Kansas, and Lincoln and Columbus. She wasn't on my panel. She messaged me. Yeah, she don't ever want to come up on my panel with me. I've asked her and asked her and asked her and asked her, and she just never comes up on my panel. And India. I gotcha. Traveling all over, Tara is. And India. There's somebody in this live stream right now pronounces that India instead of India, and Carolina. Where you been in Carolina? Where you been in Carolina? Where you been in Carolina? I did a Walmart remodel, Augusta, Kansas, when I worked there. We got called out on the power line working out there one year, Madonna. We were out splicing fiber on the power line. The power company come and got us, and we took off and parked in a Walmart parking lot. And it come pitch black and wind and hailed, but they got there and pulled us off the darn power line. We were out on the power line working. Hello, Iva. How are you doing today? Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the chat. How are you today? I have family in Carolina. Yeah, whereabouts, Tara? Where in the Carolinas? Hey, Naj. How are you? I bet Naj has got a suntan from being on vacation. I bet Naj has got a big old suntan from being out west. Okay, got to take groceries in. Okay, Wicked Witch of the West. I'm not even reading that, Sonia. Shoot it to me, hillbilly. I'll paint it for you. I hear you. I hear you, Madonna. I'm not even going to read what Sonya said. She's got to where she's like that darn Vermont painting photos. She throws them jokes in there to get me to read them. She throws them jokes in there trying to get me to read them. I loved math with the exception of algebra. I was no good in algebra. All the rest of math, I made straight A's in. But algebra, I was horrible at algebra. My brain just will not do algebra. You know, they say that your brain uses the opposite side of the brain to do algebra than other math. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know if that's true or not. What grade are you in? What grade are you in, Tara? Ninth grade? I got you, Tara. Well, Tara, I'm not sure if we're the right channel for you, Tara. Usually everybody comes in here is pretty much grown-ups, Tara. So I appreciate you coming by, but sometimes we talk about stuff or slip up and use a cuss word or something like that. So yeah, we might not be the right channel for you, Tara. So no, unfortunately, Tara, I'm sorry, but you're a little bit too young for my channel. That's exactly what I say, Madonna. That's exactly what I say, Madonna. Letters and numbers just should not go together unless it's a mailing address. I agree 1000%. Simple Things comes to the door, says, Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho. Well, Tara, I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to stop you from coming to the channel. And if you're in ninth grade, you need to cut back on that cussing. Need to cut back on that cussing in the ninth grade. Yeah, just trying to keep, sometimes I slip up and might say a dirty word, or we might be talking about adult subjects that maybe you shouldn't be listening to. So I appreciate you coming by, but I am probably not the channel for you to hang out at, unfortunately. But I appreciate you coming. Thank you so much. I'm doing okay, Simple Things. How you doing? How you doing, Simple Things? Yeah, sometimes I drop a cuss word or something every now and then, or we talk about a subject that the youngins ought not be listening to. So better safe than sorry. But anyway, how's everybody's weekend? What you up to, Simple Things? Hadn't seen you in a while. What you up to, my friend? Hope you're staying safe. Hope you're doing well. I hope everybody's having a great weekend. I know Nas just back from vacation, probably got all sun tanned up. So Nas, did you have a nasty note on the front door from the homeowners association to mow your grass when you got home? Yep. Keep safe, my friend. keep safe, simple things. We opened up, now we're kind of shutting down, and open up and shut down, and open up and shut down. I don't even know where we're at. I don't know if we're open now or if we're shut now. It seems to be changing on a daily basis here, simple things. I can't keep track of what's open, when we're open, when we're not open, when to wear my mask, when not to wear that I don't have to wear my mask. I have no idea anymore. So I don't know what to do. Stay home, I guess, like I've been doing. Just stay home like I've been doing. Yes, I agree here, Lee. Sometimes we discuss things that are inappropriate for the underage. Absolutely, Naj. Absolutely, Naj. You know me, Naj. My old mind ain't no telling where it might take us to. Working retail, and it's scary the amount of people not wearing masks. I agree, simple things. I agree. It's crazy. Mr. Relaxing Relaxer, how you doing? Mr. RR's in the house. How you doing today, my friend? I hope you're doing well. It's now the law to wear a mask in Scotland. I got you. Mr. RR in the house. Yeah, like I say, I don't know. It changes from day to day here. I don't know. I have no idea. If somebody wants to ask me right now, what is the rules right now in South Carolina for schools and going shopping and going out to eat and all that, I could not tell you. I have no idea. As far as I know, everything's still open without wearing one, but I don't know about the schools because I think some school districts are, some school districts aren't, or I don't know. I couldn't answer that question for you. If somebody asked me, I could not answer that question. I do not have a clue. Dude Love's in the house. Look out, everybody. Dude Love is in the house. He's in the house. Hopefully he's feeling better. He gets to go to the doctor this week. He gets to go to the doctor this week. Yay. He gets to go to the doctor this week. Nanny, nanny, boo, boo. Maybe they can get him fixed up. Okay, Nas. Gotcha. Touchy subject here in Texas. Wicked Witch of the West says. I think it's a touchy subject everywhere, Tony Damon. I swear to goodness, it's getting nasty, y'all. People hollering at each other and talking down to each other, and I don't know. It's a darn mess. And I was the cheerleader last year. Couldn't wait for 2020 to be over with. I could not wait. I said 2021 can't be as bad as 2020. Well, here we are in the middle of August of 2021, and it ain't much better. Matter of fact, it's probably worse right now. Vermont Paint said, I'm fine-ish. What does fine-ish mean? What's up, Eric Garcia? What you eating today? What you eating today? Boy, did that go left. I hear you. I hear you, Wicked Witch of the West. Tony Damon, it's so far left, I feel like I live in California now. I'm just saying. I feel like I went from the East Coast to the left coast. That quick. I'm having chili dogs. Man, I love chili dogs, French fries, and chocolate milk. I did get some sun, but I don't burn easily. I just tan. Yeah, I bet you brown, Naj. All that sightseeing you've been doing, I bet you are brown. It means I went to bed at 4 a.m. and got up at 7 a.m. Well, I went to bed at 10 and got up at 2. I went to bed at 10 and I got up at 2. So I feel your pain, my friend. Yeah, chili dogs and chocolate milk. I'm telling y'all, you can't beat it, folks. You can't beat a good mustard, chili, onion, hot dog, and chocolate milk. It's delicious. It's one of my favorite things of all time. It's like peanut butter and Ritz crackers and chocolate milk. Not quite, but getting there, laugh out loud. I hear you, Naj. Oh my God. So how many spells did you cook up yesterday, Tony Damien, and it Friday the 13th? Devin, there's a place called Tommy's out here. It's delicious, but Pink's is the best. Vermont says, do you want a visitor today, Hillbilly? Went to bed at 2 a.m. 10 minutes to go before I shut down. Yeah, well, wait a minute. I posted the link. I thought, Vermont. I thought I posted the link. TR Show. What's up, TR Show? Holy cow, stop the presses. Everybody, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Is that a fake TR or is that the real TR in my live stream? Is that the real TR Nayeri X or is that a fake TR Nayeri X in my live stream? I haven't seen him in so long in my live stream that I didn't know if that's him or not. Oh my God, look at that. It's the Wicked Witch of the East is here. And now Dude Love's here. Holy, look at this, superstars. We got superstar Dude Love up on the screen. We got superstar TR Nayeri X in the house. We got superstar Wicked Witch of the West in the house. We've got superstar Wicked Witch of the East, SF Rose. Wicked Witch of the West is Tony Damien. I can't talk today.
I was just listening.
It's not communicating with my mouth.
I was afraid to come up with TR in here.
Well, I'm green and blue, so I guess I have to be the realist. Well, let's hope so. Let's hope so.
I missed
all the fun. Overall
from
wicked, SF Rose says. SF Rose and Tony Damien got together yesterday, and I won't go into details, but it had something to do with a wooden fire, a big black kettle hanging on a tripod with a big, thick logging chain, and they were stirring up some kind of green stuff in the pot.
Is that why I feel the way I do today?
It probably is.
They put the whammy on me, didn't they?
Wicked Witch of the West says, our Friday the 13th spell working on him, SF Rose. Something is.
Hi, Arlene.
Yeah, dude, I went to bed at 10 and got up at 2.
Yeah, finally fell asleep about 4 a.m. Alexa woke me up at 10 to 7. Yeah, lighter? Yeah, just a bit lighter.
Not me, dude. I put all my weight back on.
Hi, SF Rose. How are you? I went up a little bit for a few days just because I was drinking like 2 gallons of liquid every day. And
Well, I lost all that weight after I got my teeth pulled, and now I've gained. I'm within 3 pounds of what I was before I got that done. But I've been eating way too much. Too much chocolate milk, too much cake, too much ice cream.
I went back over 200, but just barely. But I'm not little anyway, you know. I mean,
So SF Rose, are you coming up on the panel or what? Back in the car, forgot batteries. Dang it! What do you? I'm not even going to ask what you need batteries for, Tony Damon.
for
Never
her,
mind, hillbilly.
for her pedicure thing.
I almost said, "What are you going to buy? What do you got batteries for?" But I'm not going there. I'm not doing it.
She forgot C's and D's. Well, we know it's not for a Maglite. So I'm told.
No, hillbilly. I'm at a barbecue. You're at a barbecue and you didn't invite me to the barbecue? Thanks a lot. I appreciate that.
Oh, guess who wants the artwork that you want?
Who?
My daughter.
Oh, well, let her have it then. Yeah, let her have it.
I said, I could paint you one. Okay. It's like, okay.
Nah, you can let her have it, dude. That's fine. My daughter's going to end up with mine anyway. SF Rose said it's not my barbecue. If it were mine, I'd certainly invite you. Wait a minute. You mean your daughter actually likes the same kind of paintings as me?
Oh, she's got dark purple or blue hair most of the time. She likes dark. For trash, what?
I'm not even going there. I'm just ignoring that comment. Something about her trash can or something. I don't know. I'm just skipping that.
Does your trash can need batteries?
I bet you do have a lot of laundry to do, Naj, when you come back from vacation. It's not my barbecue. If it's mine, I'd certainly invite you. Yeah, right, SF Rose. She don't ever invite me to nothing.
He usually sends me invites when I'm headed to bed.
That's because they don't sleep.
Wait, her trash can talks? Does it say, hey, that's recyclable? Put it in a different container or what?
No, it says, hey, dummy, don't put that nasty stuff right there in my trash can. You need to throw that out the back door.
Yeah. That's compost. It's garbage disposal.
Yeah, you need to put that on the rose bushes. You ain't putting it in the trash can.
Well, I'm not sticking anything out back. That skunk was humongous. It was in the backyard the other day.
What has a motion sensor?
Her trash can has a motion sensor. So you wave at it and it opens and you throw garbage out. Hey, buddy, I'm poor. It's obvious.
Or is it set to where it only goes off for the motion sensor only goes off for Instacart delivery people? No, I said I had dark purple hair once. Now it's dark brown and it has natural white highlights. That's a nice way of putting it, Naj.
Yeah, so doesn't my beard. These are just highlights. Yeah. Oh.
So what's a CT scan, dude? I never had one. Is that kind of like the X-ray that looks at tissue?
Yeah, it's kind of like the MRI, but not noisy and crazy and insane. And they basically put a contrast in you and see what everything's doing. It can look at every single solitary cell just about if they want to. It's pretty deep. If they really want to crank it up, they can see a lot. But the thing about it is they can actually see movement with it too if they set it.
Well, they seem to think this is just their theory right now, that since I passed that huge stone, that maybe some of the barbs broke off when it came out
Lodged in.
and stayed lodged in, and maybe that's what's causing some of my problems. Maybe
Why? Just because you passed a mace ball? I mean, turn of the century mace, you know?
well, I basically told him, I thought, I would think after a while, two of the scopes going up inside of me, kidney stones 3 times, and as many of them as I passed, I would eventually think that there might be some kind of scar tissue or something there around the opening of my bladder or something.
It's got to look like one of those little bendy straws in there, you know?
Yeah,
It's got to be a wreck.
with some speed bumps on it or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, I'm worried. That's the reason I have to go in, is because it's not passing. The pain's down a little bit, but it's kind of really essentially located on left and right kidney now, not just my right one.
One done, one to go. Shutting down and packing up, Sonya says.
I couldn't do that like today. I mean, it's hot here. Hot. It was hot, bad and hot that Alexis couldn't go outside and play yesterday. It was so hot here.
Yeah, it was miserable here yesterday because there wasn't not one whiff of breeze, not one leaf blowing, one pine needle, nothing. It just dead. Felt like 101. Now, right now it's 92 degrees and partly sunny.
We had 4 rainstorms yesterday. Like, that was it.
That makes it even worse too if it's hot though.
Oh yeah, got that asphalt nice and steamy. So you basically were sitting in a pressure cooker.
Yep.
It was a great feeling. You walk outside and you're instantly just drenched. Everything's stuck to you.
Aurora said in here a while ago, at her house it's 14 degrees Celsius, dude, and rain and freezing cold.
That's what 14 Celsius is. What? That's. I actually have to look that one up. 14, it's 57 degrees.
Yeah, 57 degrees and rain.
Yeah, we're at 80. But it's supposed to get 55 tonight. 55 is like nice sleeping weather right there.
That's cold.
Oh, it's not 55.
Nice sleeping weather is 70.
70, I have 3 blankets on and a comforter.
Wow.
Because my wife's got the air conditioner cranked up to max. I actually do. I sleep all summer long with 3 blankets and a comforter. And the sheet, obviously, but
dude,
she has the AC, so the icicles are dripping from the ceiling, you know.
I have a sheet, and a little bitty thin bedspread and a 5-blade ceiling fan going on high, and the air conditioner set on 70
Oh
at
no,
night.
she's got it set on 64 degrees.
Sonia says lots of ice and water and towels.
Because she's 55, so she's right at that age where
Yep.
a sheet is too hot.
Ooh, I'm gonna tell her that you gave her age out live on YouTube.
She's the same age I am. She's 20 days older.
No, she is not, dude.
Yeah.
She's,
Different year, but 20 days.
She's just 55. You're 3,055.
Yep. For 20 days, it's the best 20 days I have all year long. Because she's older for 20 days. The rest of the time, we're almost. Yeah, she was born in December and I was born in January. But we kind of fit pretty good.
Yeah, my second one was 5 months older than me. So for 5 months, I got to call her an old woman.
Oh, I call mine that anyway. And she throws things at me. But now Alexis has decided that she actually likes using a wiffle ball bat in the wiffle ball. So now she's learning to throw things.
There you go.
She's pretty good.
Sleep with 4 blankets and the AC is at 70.
Yeah. It's funny thing is I can go outside in the cold, I'm fine, but I don't like cold blowing on my back.
Sonia said it's 88 there.
I think it's too many years of having the snow land on the back as I'm working outdoors, making my backbone get really cold. Now my back doesn't like being cold.
Yeah, there ain't nothing worse than bending over like that and snow or cold snow or rain going down the back of your neck and your coveralls.
It come off because I had to wear a hard hat sometimes and come off the back of the hard hat and go right down the collar. It's like, oh yeah, that was great.
Yep.
Or for me, I did a lot of forklifts outside, big ones, and you'd climb up underneath it, and of course that slush come off the fender every time. It's like couldn't wait till after you got out from underneath it. It had to come off there. But I miss it terribly. I miss working.
Well, Arlene got the second jab today.
Did she?
Yep. Actually yesterday. Or when was it? Yeah, yesterday.
Yesterday, Friday.
AstraZeneca.
Oh, could be worse, I suppose.
Yeah, it could have been. It could have been.
Could have been
3 other ones that they haven't released any information on because obviously they don't work.
Could have been made in Taiwan.
Tell her to put a cold gel freezer pack under her pillow to keep her head cool. It may help.
Actually, I bought her a cold pillow, one of those gel pillows that you touch it and it stays cold. And I bought the mattress pad that has the same gel stuff in it. Stay cool mattress. She doesn't what? I don't what?
Dude, I don't know. Since she's gone back to work and since she came back from Club Med, I don't understand nothing she says anymore. She's probably thinks she's in somebody else's live. She's probably trying to chat in somebody else's live stream and messed up again and typed in my live stream.
Because that was really out of the blue. She doesn't what? You don't what?
Her last comment was at 3:59. She said, yeah. And then her next comments 9 minutes later, it says, I don't.
Okay. So yes and no. Apparently, it's yes and no right now.
I'm confused.
Yeah. So I couldn't even paint today, man.
Yeah, I noticed you didn't come on today, and I I don't miss work, sillies.
Okay, so now
Okay, okay.
I thought you went back to work.
Uh, I tried. Did Sonya was Sonya ever able to go live last night?
Yeah, later. Jim figured out her computer.
Yeah, I went over there and I shared her out and all that. And I sit there and she never did say nothing.
She had the laptop update issue. It update and shut off her microphone.
Microphone. Oh, oh,
We
really?
I called it the hillbilly issue. So you had
Somebody laughed. She laughed at me about that. Remember her laughing about that?
it was the camera and her shut off the microphone inside.
Yeah, somebody laughed at me for that. Sonya.
She's like, wouldn't have thought that would happen. It just updated, and I went, oh, really?
She says it was a hot mess for a couple of hours.
Yep.
Yeah. Join the club.
It was funny.
Miss
She's got
laugh
her
at me because it happened to me.
she's got her cell phone talking. Jim's over there working on her laptop, and he's like, "Can you guys hear that?" We went, "Yeah." She goes, "I can't. It's not working." Well, I think she had her phone muted. We're all going, "We can hear you." She's like, "No, it's not working." I'm telling you, we can hear him.
Sonya said, I did not laugh at you. Not a Windows update, a Realtor audio update.
Still,
Real tech.
real
That's what
tech,
she meant
yeah.
to say.
Still pretty funny.
It sounds funny.
It was pretty comical. Oh, sorry. I have lemons in the bottom of my drink, and I just sucked in a bunch of lemon pulp.
No, I said it's 85 and 75% humidity. Feels like 94 there. That's a bad thing about South Florida. That darn humidity in Florida. I mean, it's bad enough in Jacksonville, but the further you go south from Jacksonville, the worse the humidity gets.
You know what? I had that issue when I went out to Washington State. It's just so wet out there all the time. And then if the temperature goes up, it really is like Louisiana swamp out there.
Oregon's the same way.
Yeah, I kind of buzzed through Oregon. My sister lived there for a bit, but I never got a chance to actually stop much.
It's like rainforest. Because it rain, like you say, it rains and rains and rains.
Yeah.
And then that hot sun comes out. It's just like being in the rainforest. We are having company tonight. Oh, Instacart coming by tonight?
No. I heard his name was Patrick.
No, you didn't.
Sorry. I was talking about my brother. Yeah, my brother's name is Patrick. Yeah, that's it. And Bob.
Okay, Bob.
Yeah. No, actually, my baby brother's name is Patrick, but yeah. And you would never see him on my stream.
Apparently, Muscle Man's still getting messed with. I mean, I don't want to talk about it, but
yeah,
he posted a video the other day about, I guess they're still messing with him. Tony Damon says, my granddaughter.
mine's been here since yesterday. Actually, they haven't been here all day long. They went to a petting farm. They went to a farm to pet animals. It's like you could have went up the road. But they went 42 miles south because it had donkeys.
Those miniature donkeys.
Yep.
Did they come home with a miniature donkey and a miniature goat?
No. But they did show pictures of kittens. And I said, you don't even think about it.
Wow.
I will lock the door and turn off the garage door openers.
Dude, you need about 5 more kittens.
No, I don't. No, not a bit. I will be living somewhere else. I've had enough of cats and dogs.
Ted needs some new friends.
Ted is probably not going to make the end of the year, but
yeah, it's a sad time when they get to that point, brother. That's the way we were with Squatchy Moo Cow.
He's got a bunch of abscesses on his body now, and things are starting to shut down. So, speaking of granddaughter, his little feet just ran across the top above my head.
Naj says, I miss 18% humidity from Vegas and Utah. Yeah, but Naj, when it's 110 or 115 degrees, it's still hot out there.
Naj became a member.
Wow, Naj. Thank you. Welcome to the Hillbilly Green Squad, Naj.
Alexis's bedroom is right above my head. That's why I heard her running across the floor.
I got you. Thank you so much, Naj. I appreciate that. Yeah, when I first got to Phoenix, Arizona, before I got there, I kept telling me, oh, it's not that bad. It's a dry heat. It's a dry heat.
Yeah.
Dude, when it's over 110 degrees, I don't care if it's wet or dry. It's hot.
So isn't an oven. It's dry heat. Being baked is being baked. I don't care what.
That's like Naj and them had a good time out there on vacation.
I was talking to my cousin that lives in Texas, and she lives in Houston. And she's like, yeah, it's warm out today because they got a big ranch. I said, well, how hot's warm? She's like, I don't know, 100 and something. It's like, I'm going, no, that's sweltering. She goes, no, it's warm. I can't imagine sitting on the back of a horse in a leather saddle pushing cattle when it's that hot out.
Well, I used to have one reason why not to move to Houston, Texas. Now I have 2.
What? That would be like neighbors for you.
One's the heat and humidity, and the other one's a witch.
You guys could barbecue.
They know that her best buddy's named Patrick.
Yeah. Y'all could barbecue. You guys could have fish.
You know, it would be a big old dang barbecue if everybody in Texas that's on YouTube got together for a cookout.
It would be.
Tree Timmer, JB's Barbecue and Guns, Tony Damien. I don't even remember the rest of them. There's a bunch of them from out there.
I'm going to mute you for half a second. Grandpa, I'm home. She's yelling at the floor. She knows where I am. I didn't realize that there were 4 YouTubers that live in the same town I live in. two of them, two more of them that live just the next town over, and one of them does art. Apparently, none of us type in Vermont YouTubers on YouTube.
My temperature just changed to 93. Yeah, because the only people I know from Vermont is you and your painting buddy and that lady that young
Yeah.
lady that is from Vermont. That's the only three that I've come across.
What a few. I didn't realize there were that many.
Well, by the time I got to you, I didn't know if I was going to go to that channel or not.
Yeah.
Cause
After me, everybody else is just
I went to the
up.
first one from there, and I was like, no. I went to the second one, and I was like, holy crap!
Yeah.
And then I ended up going to yours, and I was like, I don't know. Let's see if he acts like the other two did.
Yeah, completely different. Completely different.
Nas says, I'm sure she is 55 and looks 25. Sonia said, AC feels good. Are you going to be on here a minute?
Yeah.
Or are you getting ready to go? I'll be back in just a minute.
I'll hang out till you get back.
All right, see ya.
She does. I still think she does. She's bouncing on her bed. Got home and the first thing she does is jump on her bed. Oh, she's singing. I can't tell if that's Ted walking across the floor or if they did bring home a miniature donkey. I guess they had a great time though. They went to a couple petting farms and all kinds of stuff today. But she slept in her own room last night, all night long, till early this morning, and she got up and left her room and came out and lying in bed with me, decided that I needed to wake up and get out of bed, which I had just fallen asleep. Because every time I rolled over last night, pain shot through my body like I was being stabbed. But I may come on later and paint, just to work on that painting much later. Maybe we can get Sonia to come on later after she does her gig thing there, and maybe she can paint live too. Because we know we're not going to get Madonna to come on. No matter what we do, we can't get Madonna to come on. Bribery. So what can we bribe Madonna with? I could get Alexis to ask her. I might. I don't know. I'm not sure yet. Depends how I feel. I hate to miss a day because I haven't missed one yet, whether a video or a live stream. I've done something every day this year. I have not missed a single day with some thing being put out. Maybe I'll just do a video and put a video up. I don't know. I have a couple extra kicking around. I'd love to be able to show you guys Alexa sitting in her bed, but I can't. She's... Oh, now they've already got the air conditioning going. Actually, I had two going. I don't know what else they turned on. She's going to be surprised because I did laundry today. Seriously, I did laundry. Hopefully I was supposed to dry those things. Do you ever have those clothes that you're not supposed to dry and you don't know that you're not supposed to dry? 10:30? Oh, yeah, no, 10:30. I'm not going to be up at 10:30. I'm hoping not to be up at 9:30. 9 o'clock. 8 o'clock. What time is it now? All right, I suppose I could, stay awake now, but Grandpa is not coming upstairs.
I forgot to ask Naj if Naj is getting any of that storm.
Didn't she just say she drove to the store a couple times?
Naj?
No, Tony.
Yeah.
She's apparently she doesn't drive sitting down.
Well,
I guess
You
if you
got
do use that broom, you kind of have to sit side saddle, maybe. I'm not sure how it works.
yeah,
Does
you
she
have
have
to
one of those Harry
realize.
Potter styles, with the little footrests on the back, or does she...
I don't know. Vermont uses melon, and Sonia's using melon, and they seem to like melon. Sonia wants to know what time you're going on.
I don't know. Depends how I feel. I don't want to miss, because I've done either a live or a video every day this year, so I haven't missed a day yet. I hate to hate to miss one with this record so far.
Yeah, I think it looks like this one's going to skirt around Florida, but the next one's already coming, and it's still showing it's going to hit right in there around Miami. Look like.
Isn't the other one heading toward like Texas direction though?
I think it's going to hit somewhere up in the Gulf Coast, up around the panhandle of Florida, I think. It rained last night and this morning. It is cloudy now. I didn't know anything about a storm. Yeah, it was a big storm, but now it's like a tropical depression. And then when it gets over the Gulf, they said they think it'll become a storm again. And then you got another one coming too, Naj.
Tony says it's hot and raining. That's not a good combination.
Especially not where she lives.
No, because that usually turns into ugliness.
Dude, I swear I've never seen this many electrical storms that we've had down here this year. This year's been horrible for electrical storms. And I read something on my phone yesterday, that said that they've ranked July like the hottest July for the world in history.
Have you ever looked at the map where it shows lightning strikes when storms are going over?
Yeah, I look at on the local. We got our local weather's got the lightning strike thing you can watch.
Wow, I tell you what, that storm that went flying through me the other day was nothing but lightning bolts.
Yep. Who caught you in the parking lot, Tony Damon? Sid caught you in the parking lot? Oh, Lord, Tony Damon. When's the divorce?
Okay. So she went from Instacart to now in the parking lot. Oh, rain. Oh, okay.
Oh. You know what's funny? I haven't heard her say nothing about whether she likes her new job or not.
Not a word. Not even on Sonia, because she was on Sonia's last night. She didn't say a word about whether she likes it or not.
That's usually not a good sign when somebody gets a new job and they don't say, "Oh, I'm loving my new job."
Yeah. It is good. Good. It's good. That's kind of like saying
she hates it.
in other words, I'm working, I'm getting a paycheck. I don't want to be here.
I've already sent my resume out to 10 other places.
Yeah. Yeah, I always worried about that when we hired new mechanics when I was sitting in the office there, and you'd see them at lunchtime filling out resumes. It's like, you aren't going to work out, are you? Can I put you for a reference? Shut up.
If it's like our line of work, most people have their work tool pouch, then they have their work tools in the box on the truck. But you get to watch them, and they're keeping all their tools packed up, and they just take them out as they need one of them.
Yeah.
That's usually a pretty good sign that they're just waiting on the phone to ring because they're going to be somewhere else.
Hey, now. Yeah, when you know they have a big roll bottom box and a top box, and all they do is bring in the little carrying toolbox.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
You've been doing it for 30 years. Oh, she's talking about her job. I thought she was talking about the parking lot.
Oh.
Hey, Nell Court. You been holding court today?
I think I have a hearing aid that's going bad.
Yeah, I had to boot somebody out of the live stream earlier.
I saw that.
Yeah, they were only in the 9th grade. I tried to search the name and come up with that thumbnail, and I never could find it on my phone.
Tara.
So I started trying to ask a couple of questions. And I know what ADHD is. What is RAD? RAD. No court today. Too tired, Nell Court said. Because they typed in the chat that they have RAD and ADHD. I don't know what RAD stands for.
Oh. Reactive attachment disorder causes symptoms. Let's see. Make sure I say this right way. I don't want to say it wrong. I'm reading it directly. Respiratory condition in which the bronchial tubes and lungs overreact to irritant, triggering wheezing and shortness of breath. Reactive airway disease. Kind of.
Yeah, I feel sorry for them. I just, some of the things I talk about sometimes, I don't think it's appropriate for a 9th grader.
It's
of course, they probably know more than I know nowadays, but still.
It's a condition that the longevity is rare. Basically.
Nell says, horrible combination. No court today, too tired, Nell says.
Basically happens when they're infants. Their lungs don't totally develop.
Well, they said they were adopted. It's how they ended up in Kansas. So.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just something I didn't feel comfortable with. So.
It's like we talked about the other day. There's a cutoff for me, and
Yeah.
If you can't vote, really, you probably shouldn't be hanging out in my live stream. And it's not that I'm just like you. It's not that we have bad live streams. It's just sometimes the conversation goes in directions that's not. You really don't want to be having kids sitting there listening to it.
Yeah, if I had kids in here, I couldn't pick on nobody.
Really, you couldn't talk about a lot of stuff.
And nowadays, you can't talk about nothing. Did you see the thing that was all over everywhere today about breastfeeding? You can't say that no more.
Why?
They got all new words for it.
Okay.
Nas said RAD is kind of like asthma. I don't remember all the words, but you can't say breastfeeding no more.
Okay. You're feeding their breasts. Why do they need to complicate that particular one?
Well, it's kind of like complicating mom and dad at school, or dad and dad, or mom and mom. I mean, that's all they got to say. I got mom and or I got dad and dad,
Yeah.
or I have mom and dad.
Hey, Jim.
What's up, Papa Smurf?
And up here, you could have mom, and dad.
Yeah, exactly.
Who cares? These are my parents. It's pretty much.
Exactly. Well, in another 10 years, I won't have to worry about it because then you can say, this is my robot and robot.
Well, my daughter the other day, she goes, "Yeah, I'm gonna have another kid someday. I don't need a husband." I went, "Well, I didn't know biology changed completely. You do know you need a male, right?" No, I don't. Whatever.
Well, yeah, maybe eventually you can just go down to the pharmacy and
Go
pick
to
up
the.
some kind of suppository or something, and 9 months later, you're mom.
You just go to the clinic, and it's like, okay, this is my dad. You can pick him up at the food section. He's turkey baster.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, we used to do that for cattle.
Yeah.
They used to ship it in frozen, and we let it thaw it out. Remember, you had the big long tube.
Yeah.
Stick your arm halfway in there and push the tube.
Oh yeah. Done that.
Uh,
That I did have to get involved with. Not anything that required putting that big glove on. My brother-in-law went, "That's all you, dude." It's like, thanks, man. Because he's like Nick. He's like 6'4", 6'5". So he had these really long, skinny arms. I'm thinking, the cows would have preferred you way more than me.
well, the thing that used to get me is most of the time when you had the big long glove on and your arm was halfway in there, all of a sudden they pooped.
Yeah. Or the tail goes.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I'm kidding.
Brave new world, Papa Smurf says.
Yeah, I could care less about the sexual preference of people. That doesn't bother me one bit.
It doesn't bother me one stinking bit. I don't care about color. I don't care
No.
sexual preference. I don't care about nothing. Now, the only thing I do care about that I do have a problem with is, and some people's going in here is going to get mad, shared locker rooms and bathrooms and showers. I have a problem with that. And I have,
You mean unisex ones?
yes.
Yes. Oh yeah.
And the female sports thing. I just don't know where I'm at on that one yet. I mean, you read some of those stories, those girls are giving up in Connecticut and places like that. They've been the state champion and we're expecting to get a scholarship. And now they have guys racing against them and all the guys are winning every one of the races now. And I don't know.
Yeah, there's a big difference between a female athlete genetically and a male athlete genetically.
Absolutely, Naj.
That'd be like a person that was a male shot putter becoming female and then going against a female shot putter. They're just not going to compete physically. Their bodies aren't built that way. Maybe make they have so many different sports, maybe make another section.
That's where my thoughts are. That's my thoughts there.
Because that would be cool.
Maybe there's not enough yet to do that, but in my opinion, that's what we should be working towards. Yeah. When it does get that many, then we have a whole separate category.
Because it'd be fair and equal.
Exactly, and that's what sports is supposed to be.
Yeah,
fair and equal.
Yeah, It has to be a equal playing field.
Yep.
You practice, you try hard, you exercise, you do everything right. You should have that ability to win. If you
Like I
goof off
say,
and do nothing, then you should have that ability to lose.
like I say, everybody has choice, and it doesn't bother me a bit. The only thing is, it goes back to fair play.
Yeah.
But I will never be. I just can't see that in bathrooms and showers. That's just, I maybe I'm old fashioned or whatever, but I just can't wrap my head around that one.
Yeah, that's one of the few things that causes issues with me is the whole participation trophy things and gets me in trouble when I open my mouth. It's like, don't believe in them.
Hey, artist devil. Yeah, I didn't get that either. I mean, it it teaches people to work hard. Even like when I was in high school in football, we used to get beat to death. I mean, beat to death.
Oh, yeah.
But at least we played, and we didn't get trophies.
We were like 0-23.
Yeah, we were horrible in football.
But we were 0-23. We showed up for 23 football games.
And had the bruises and the scars to prove it.
Funny thing is, though, all the teams we played against respect us because they knew that they were going to have to play.
Yeah.
They weren't going to just walk in and say, okay, we win. It was, these guys are going to pound us and we're going to have to really go hard to win.
Oh, did you see that good news story? I think I might have told you guys yesterday about the female wrestler, the girl that won the gold medal. She won like 37,000. She was going to take 30,000 and try to put it on a food truck for her mom.
Yep.
That guy that owns the company that builds them building her a brand spanking new $250,000 food truck.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That's cool. She deserves it. That's deserving because she busted to get to that level she's at. That's running every day, cardio every day, working out every day. My old boss's kid was a 4-time All-American wrestler all through high school, elementary school. Got a scholarship to college, decided he didn't want to do it. He got accepted at Boston College, or BU, Boston University. And
right.
Big wrestling school,
Well, it was kind of a feel-good story, too, about the guy that's donating it. He's not accepting donations for that. He said, nope, my company's paying for it. Young guy, real muscular guy. But he said they think they're going to set up a GoFundMe to help her with her business license and her food cost and all that to get her up and running.
Just the licensing would be expensive.
But that guy, believe it or not, he runs the largest. I know it's the largest in the United States. It might be the largest in the world food truck building company. 11 years ago, he was bankrupt. So he's doing well.
I wonder if that's the guy that bought out Grumman.
Young black-headed kid. Looks like he might have been military. Real short hair, tats on his arms. Hey, Bwizzle Aquatics, how you doing? Oh, I agree with you, Naj. You can change out the parts, but the chromosomes are still there. But I get it. I mean, but I'm like you, Vermont. We need to set up a whole separate division.
Yeah, but then they're going to say, well, that's biased and then you're separating us like Special Olympics. No, that's not the whole deal. The whole deal is make what equal for everyone else.
Right. Fair play.
Because if you don't want to be treated different, yet, you know, you're taking advantage of it, and that's being treated different. Sorry, I overthink some things way too much. It's called brain cells. I have a couple left.
Well, you should see me when I read some of this stuff on my phone. I set my phone down. I sit and talk to myself for a little bit. And I'm like, what in the world did I just read? And I go back and read it again. And I read it again. And I read it again. I'm like, dang, they really do mean that.
Well, wait, Hillbilly, you're reading. You're not supposed to be able to read.
Robin Minkler.
Yeah, that's Robin. Hi, Robin.
Hey, Robin.
She's
How are you doing today?
One of Sonia's friends.
Said, I'm super nervous.
She's from the Sonia world.
Yeah, I remember Robin now from over on Sonia's channel.
Yeah, she comes up and harasses me too. I think Sonia talks them all into coming to harass me, just to harass me. Listen, you need to go over and cause as much chaos as you can.
Well, you are kind of easy, you know.
Pretty good target, yeah.
What is that circle thing with over your left shoulder?
My halo?
Yeah. Oh, your halo light? Is that what that is?
Yeah, that's my ring light. Yeah.
I couldn't tell what it was there at first.
The white thing, the long thing's another LED light too. Those are two lights I turn on when I paint.
Gotcha.
There's actually a camera right here. Don't ever use that one, but
is that the new one you bought?
No, the new one's the one I'm on.
I got you.
That's like a 480p, only good on a Mac. I mean, on a Chromebook type.
Well, I noticed. Did you watch? I don't know. You probably don't watch them as much as me. I watched that Overstay Roads video, and he said it looks like YouTube is throttling his videos down because he does everything in 4K, such as 1080p or whatever. And he said when he only on his premieres, it's dragging his premieres down to the lowest setting that you can go to.
Yeah, YouTube states right in their stuff they run at 720. That's their optimal level. 480 is what I'm seeing a lot of people getting hit to.
Yeah,
480 is just short of 35 millimeter film. I mean,
that's what he was complaining about. He went down to 480, and he had over 700 and something people in his premiere at one time.
Yeah,
and he was throttled. He said it was down to 480.
Yeah, that's a 1080, and Melon runs a 1080, but I can't stream at 1080 because YouTube won't accept it. I thought they were supposed to be switching to 4K, but what good is having all the technology and not be able to put it all through there?
And charging the amount of money that they charge for their service.
She's yelling at me.
All right, dude. Well, you better get off from here.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go ahead and get off too, folks. I appreciate everybody coming by today. I truly do. I got to figure out what I'm gonna do for dinner. We might have some kind of leftovers or something. I got to see what's in the refrigerator. But I appreciate everybody coming by on a Saturday afternoon. I hope everybody's having a great weekend. I truly do appreciate you. Everybody stay safe out there. To all the 18 people in here right now, I appreciate each and every one of you for coming by and visiting with us. I truly do. Sonia, have fun at your gig tonight. Vermont's going later on live later on tonight. Don't know what time, but keep an eye out for Vermont. And remember, folks, be good to yourself and be good to each other. And I'll try to see you guys again tomorrow. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you coming by.
See you.